Good morning. Welcome to Winnipeg. Sunshiny Winnipeg. It's supposed to be a beautiful day. It's already up to 20.2. Now, mind you, it's already up to 9:23 in the morning. Getting a later start here. Okay, when I woke up this morning, I started thinking about this build and stuff like that, and I was thinking about the day before, which was yesterday, and I was thinking I was having a real hard time videoing what I was trying to do. And I had this piece the way you see it, and I was trying to get the camera to be able to sort of look in from the side, which it sort of did, but I couldn't see it really good. I'd have to sort of scrunch myself down like this, and I was thinking, well, who says that this piece has to be like this? Why couldn't I just angle it so that I could have everything? Now, this is basically kind of stuck together here because I do sort of have it in the right position. And it is almost going into the holes. I suppose that if I was to wiggle it and force it, but I don't want to do that. But I was thinking, well, why couldn't I have it at an angle like this so that I'm looking in and I can see conveniently, and then have it twisted this way, if you know what I mean, so that the camera can see, and then we can all see it. Now, I have mentioned this before that videoing is probably half the fun for me. Some people, if they had to video their build, they wouldn't build. It'd be no fun for them, but it's fun for me, and the challenge of seeing, let's see, can I do it? Like what I'm talking about right now, trying to figure out how to get the camera angles just right and the lighting just right, and you have no idea how it bothers me when I'm editing and I find out that something is out of focus, or the exposure isn't right, or it doesn't show up the way I thought it would. It bothers me that I didn't get it, and I can't go back and do a rollback, you might say, and do it all over again. Maybe I'm taking this videoing thing too seriously, but that's the way it's always been. Okay, let's carry on here. I keep saying we're going to be done 23 pretty soon, and we almost are. We almost are. But I'd like to try and get this piece glued together, these two pieces glued together here yet today. And I mean, how hard can it be? Well, it can be hard when you're trying to video it. I'm not complaining. I'm enjoying this. Believe it. Believe me, I am actually enjoying this. This afternoon, now I haven't checked the weather yet this morning, honestly. So I don't know what the weather forecast is supposed to be, but I was thinking from what they said yesterday, today's supposed to be a beautiful day. It might be a nice day to go to Eliminator Hobby and get some paint. I'm making a list here. I know I need XF1 and XF82, but I should go through my other paints and see if there's any others that I need as well. I think I'm low on the 19, but I'm not sure. The 19 is the one that is almost an identical color to the sprues, and I keep saying I'm not going to use paint that is the same color as the sprue in the next build. The problem is I like that color, and so somebody might say, well, why bother painting the sprue? Well, there's something about bare plastic that looks like bare plastic, and it looks plastic, like it makes it toy-like. We're not making toys here. No, we're making models, scale models. Yes. much more important than a toy. A toy is something that you put servos into it and you have a remote control. Yeah, that's a toy. And I used to do that. You know, I was into RC flying. Yeah, it was a lot of fun too. It was before the electric was just coming out when I was quitting, and you would get maybe 5 minutes of flight time on this heavy, cumbersome stuff that they had. I forget what they used to call it. There was very few manufacturers, or maybe I think there was basically only one that was making model airplane electric systems. And it was just coming in when I was getting out of it. But yeah, I used to refer to them as greasers. You know, like you start the plane, and 30 seconds later the entire fuselage would be greasy. Yeah. Well, I guess some of you know exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah, it's a lot better now. I don't think if I ever got back into it, and I probably won't, although I think about it a lot, I would go electric. Yeah, I wouldn't bother with glow plugs and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, it's a lot better now. I used to know the formula in my head. I could make an aircraft that would fly, and I knew the formula, the angle of incidence for the wing, you know, I could design an aircraft airfoil. It was all in my head. But this goes back. Oh my goodness! This has got to be for over 40 years ago. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Enough reminiscing here. Enough reminiscing. Let's see if we can recompose here. I think maybe possibly I could somehow hold this in the helping hands here, so that it would be basically at the right angle. And okay, let's recompose. Oh no! Now we can recompose. Okay, now it'd be nice if I could get it so that we can see all three at the same time. So I'm looking in the monitor right now. If I turn this, I don't want to break anything here. Okay, there, now we can see all three of these tripods legs at the same time. And I think it goes this way. Okay, now we have to be able to see in there, so I'm going to have to turn it like this, because we want to see the bottom of this piece right here, because that's where the holes are. Now this is confusing. It's you'll notice that there's two round holes right there. I'll zoom in a bit. There's two round holes there, so you got to get the right ones, otherwise it's nothing. The three pieces aren't going to line up at the same time. Okay, I can see. I'm looking in the monitor right now, and I can see I've got to get more light coming in from underneath. So I'm going to have to position my my spotlight here, maybe. Or maybe not. Let's just see here. Maybe not. You know, why don't we put the macro lens on? Yeah, put the macro lens on. Good old macro lens. Okay, we're just doing a dry run here now. And if I can get the round one in first. I'm bracing on the bottom of the round one. I can see I'm going to have to change my perspective here just a little bit. But yeah, my lighting is... something's wrong with my lighting. I did put the spotlight behind the camera. But it's all dark in there. I've got to illuminate the bottom of this. So how can I do that? Because this piece here, you know what? Those gooseneck lights. Yes. I'm gonna, just give me a moment. Okay, I think this is gonna work better. Yes. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some extra thin on the parts that are connecting there in the holes, as well as onto the ends of the my goodness, I cannot talk and work at the same time, can I? Okay, our extra thin. Now, not everything is going to be in focus here, unfortunately. That's the problem with the macro lens. You can't get depth of field real good. Okay, so we're going to do this one, and this one. Now that should start softening any excess of paint. Now I'm going to make sure I got enough here. Okay, so I'm giving it enough time to soften the plastic. Okay, here we go. I basically only get one shot at this. Now let's not go making a big mess, Ron. Okay, that one's in, that one's in. They're all in. Just let me check the monitor, see how that looks. No. One of them's not in. Okay, it is now. Yeah, I think they're all in. Well, I'm kind of surprised I was able to actually video that. Those are very tight angles. Good morning. Good morning.
So how are you enjoying having your grandson's car on your front lawn?
Yeah, it's doing something different, isn't it? I was noticing that the neighbor's tree, I wonder what that tree is called. It's not a normal tree, that's for sure. But anyway, one of the branches is rubbing against the fender. And I can see we're in time.
That spruce tree out front?
No, that tree that kind of grows crooked.
I'll take a look at it.
Yeah, and one of the viewers, I think it was Jason from in the UK. He said, oh, this was years ago. He said it looks like a gorilla You got a gorilla on your lawn. And I looked and sure enough, it looked just like a gorilla.
You didn't want to put it on the back lawn?
That might have been better.
They didn't want to put it on their front lawn?
Well, he doesn't have a front lawn. Well,
That makes
Missy,
sense.
thank you for coming. Nice to see you. We missed you yesterday. You'd have loved a Saturn burger. Yes.
It's a very attractive car. It's an unusual lawn ornament.
Yes, it is, isn't it? Yeah. I think the viewers are probably wondering what we're talking about, so I may as well come out and just show them here.
This is dwarf, and it's not healthy, but it's a blue spruce. That's a green spruce. See how green it is? And can you see how blue this is? But it got dwarfed and stunted maybe by,
I don't know, but
fertilizer,
I don't know.
lack of water.
I don't know. It sort of grows at an angle, and it's been growing like that ever since day one.
They propped it up with a wooden post here.
Yeah. So what I'm thinking is the branch is rubbing against the fender, and I'm concerned that it might, after 20,000 rubs, it's going to sort of spoil the finish.
So you're just going to take a scissor and clip it off?
Well, I want to talk to her first and make sure it's okay to do that.
Oh, you're a good man.
I know, there's nobody better than me, that's for sure.
I've often said that. And the way you can scarf back a Saturn burger is something to emulate.
Yeah, let's get back in the house here. Thanks for coming, Missy.
Thanks, Ron. It's a very attractive lawn ornament. I'm thinking of getting one myself. Maybe it's green.
Yeah, always something exciting. Always something exciting. Missy the dog. Missy the dog. Okay, now as you can see here, I've twisted this around. We're letting gravity be our friend here to hold this thing on. I'm pretty sure it's on correctly. It's seated all the way down. Yeah, and these are the gooseneck lights that I was talking about. They're handy at certain times. They're most handy with a microscope. Okay, XF1, XF1, XF82, and 82. So we're good for a while for those ones. I should have maybe got more, but I can go back again. Now, yeah, went to my favorite hobby store here in Winnipeg. I'm guessing I got back half an hour ago. And our connection should be almost as dry as it's going to get. Well, it'll get a little bit more brittle, but this top part is not going to fall off now. In other words, if I was to lay it down and there's a little bit of stress somewhere on it, if I lay it like that, there's no stress on it. Anyway, it's done. Yeah, now as far as the hobby store goes, it's actually that is part of episode 404 in the Honda Goldwing Winnipeg. Yeah, episode number 404. But I'll show you that part because it's sort of model ship related. But if you want to see the entire ride, well, you're going to have to watch that separately. Anyway, here we go with the Eliminator hobby experience that I had this morning, which was great again. Great again. These people are just so nice. Hi. I'm good. How are you?
Good. I'm painting a little bit.
Yeah, it's been a while. I haven't run out of paint. Now I'm out of paint.
Oh no. Do you need a basket, Ron?
Pardon me?
Do you need a basket?
I just need 4.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then you don't need a basket.
I don't think so.
They look more like
Yeah, I need some 82, and I don't see 82, XF 82. I need 2 of them.
82 and 82.
Okay, good.
That's it?
We're good to go.
Perfect.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Gloss black?
Pardon me?
Gloss black? You wanted the gloss black?
Oh no, I wanted the flat black.
This is gloss.
Oh, sorry.
No, I gotta make sure.
I'm glad you mentioned it. Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I guess I should have been wearing my glasses.
No worries. That's why we're here.
You guys are always so helpful.
you think I was gonna need it. I just totally.
Do you want a bag?
Yeah, maybe I better.
Okay. Do you want
I'm
your
on the
receipt?
bike. Pardon me?
Do you want your receipt?
No, I'll get it online.
You have a little? Yeah, my whole day was like a couple of days. I'll set it back there.
Alrighty. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Okay, now if you remember, we sort of flat-sided this one area down so that it would fit into this antenna here properly, which I made wrong, and that's why I had to reshape the plastic part. Yeah. I think it'll go in there. Maybe I'm going to have to pick it up like this. See, I want to be careful how I grab it, that I don't accidentally squash something. And then this is going to gotta go in that hole. Yeah. Okay. Not doing a very good job of holding it on the camera, am I? All right, then this whole thing has to be mounted in this hole right here that we can hardly see. My lighting isn't very good. What's wrong with me? See if I can change this a little bit here. That's some better. Okay, I wonder if I should maybe put this back in the helping hands. Maybe I should have left it in the helping hands. Yeah. Because it's going to want to fall over otherwise. Okay, now my thinking here is that before we actually glue it on top of the fighting platform, or whatever Jeff said that was. See, we got to turn this 180 degrees here. Got to get it turned around there. Now it'll fit a little better, like that. Now I'm going to turn this whole apparatus over, if I can. There's a good place to grab it, I think. Okay, gently now, gently, gently. Now you can see that why it has to be flat-sided there, so that you can pull it up so that it's going to be, so the antenna is going to be straight up and down, vertical. In other words, when we glue this part right here into the fighting platform. So I'm thinking if I take a stick like this, put this under here, that'll sort of pry it. Yeah, that sort of holds it. Maybe I should get it up off of the green cloth here. I need something else. I need something else. Maybe this will work. Trying to keep it in focus now, and now we want this to be straight. Yeah, that sort of pries it straight. Get this out at the end here so we get the most leverage. Now, as far as I can tell, this is about as good as we can get it here. If I was to put a little droplet, I'm looking straight down on it now. Maybe I should check the monitor, because you can see in from the side better than I can. Yeah, that's okay. Alright, now I was thinking we put a little droplet of CA thin quick setting here. We're going to have to repaint, obviously. Okay. Now that should wick its way into all places, or most places, where there is contact between these two pieces that we... Yeah. Do I need the curing agent, or should we just wait until tomorrow? Because right now it is 32 minutes after 2. And I got a ton of editing to do yet. I was complaining about that. It sounds like I am, but I actually enjoy doing it. Do I need any more? I don't think so. I think we'll afterwards we'll just sort of maybe touch that up with the black, so that it gets rid of the glint from the shiny CA glue. Yeah, I think that's going to be all right. We'll check this out in the morning. So thanks for watching, everybody. All being well, we'll see you in the morning.